Hi everyone, so I'm back again with another unboxing. I did say on my last video that I had another box on its way and it arrived a couple of days ago, I think it was. Now it is one I do regularly, not every month because it's not a monthly box, but I do get it every time it's out, and it is FabFitFun, of course, and this is the fall edit, or autumn as we call it here in the UK. And here is the box. So it says on there pumpkin spice and everything nice. Also want to just make special mention to the side of the box here where it says 3 ways to repurpose the box itself, and it says use me as kindling. There's one here that says plant a garden bed, but this one in particular really made me chuckle. It was make a cat bed. I have a cat and I know for a fact that he would probably very much enjoy getting inside this box. We all know cats like to go pretty much anywhere that they want to, and it's the perfect size really for cats to jump in. So for those of you who aren't familiar with FabFitFun, they are a seasonal box, which means there's 4 boxes a year every season, so spring, summer, autumn or fall, and winter. And they offer full-size premium products in beauty, fitness, wellness, home, pretty much every category. So there's usually something to suit everybody. They're based over in the US, in California. So it means that, of course, I have to wait a little bit longer to get mine because it has to be shipped over, but they do ship internationally, which is amazing. And each season you get to choose your items that you want in your box. So depending on the membership level that you have will depend on how many of the products you get to choose in your box. So if you have seasonal membership, which is where you pay every single season, you will get to choose 4 items in your box, and the remaining 2 will be chosen for you by the FabFitFun team. If you have the select membership, which is where you pay annually, so you pay upfront for all 4 boxes, you will be able to choose all of the products within your box. There are also some other perks to being an annual member, so you get to select your products, I think it's a couple of weeks before seasonal members do, which means that obviously you get first pick of a lot of the items. And you also get earlier access to the add-on sales and things like that as well. Now I'm a seasonal member, and I'll go through all the price points and everything later on in the video, but I'm a seasonal member, so of course I pay every season, which means that I get mine a little bit later than the select members. But to be fair, most of the choices that I wanted were still available this time around. It is a little bit of a gamble sometimes when you do pay seasonally. Sometimes the things, the more popular things have of course become out of stock by the time you come around to making your selections. But this time, most of the things that I wanted were still available, luckily. So let's get straight into it. I'll open it up. So I didn't actually choose anything from the add-ons this time. So the add-ons are, it's a sale that opens up a couple of days prior to the customization window opening. And this is where you can add extra items to your order, usually at a heavily discounted price across a whole range of different categories. And there are a lot of the brands that FabFitFun have worked with in the past, products that FabFitFun have included in the past, and also other items as well, again very heavily discounted. I've managed to get quite a few things from the add-ons in the past, but this time around I just didn't see anything there that particularly grabbed me. But I always do like to look because there's usually a lot to choose from. So there's a couple of items here, just leaflets and things. So there's a, I think this is HelloFresh, yeah, a HelloFresh voucher, and also this just kind of gives you a little bit of information about the box itself. So they used to include a magazine inside the box which had a little bit of information about the products inside, kind of beauty, wellness, just, you know, a few articles and things about how to use the various items. But they've now gone to digital, so you scan the QR code and you can get the magazine up from there. Just going to move the packaging out of the way, and what we'll do is we'll start with the products that I chose first. So I was obviously able to make 4 choices from the selection menu, and then the remaining 2 were chosen for me by the team at FabFitFun. So I'll show you the items that I chose first, and then we'll go into the items that FabFitFun chose for me. Now I'm going to grab this one first. So this is a brand that I've tried previously thanks to FabFitFun, to be fair. The last couple of times I've had their products, it's been because of this box. And it's living proof, and it's their triple bond complex, which is worth $45, which roughly translates to about £36 over here in the UK, at least today, the exchange rate. In fact, I wrote this yesterday, so it was written on the 9th of September that the prices were converted, so it was about £36.11. But obviously exchange rates change on a daily basis, and so that may be slightly different now, but yeah, it's roughly about £36.11. And this is a weekly no rinse treatment that makes your hair 8 times stronger, resistant to any future damage, and also adds softness, smoothness and shine. It's clinically proven to rebuild the structure of your hair. So it has a triple bond complex, and again, you literally just use it once a week and you don't need to rinse it out. The triple bond complex creates a 3D network to fortify the hair fibre, to improve the core strength, to meet the next generation of healthy hair. So you literally start with 2 pumps and you apply it to clean damp hair and comb it through. For best results, you then wait 10 minutes before you then blow dry your hair. But of course you don't have to do it like that, it's just, that's just the way to get best results. So here's the actual bottle itself, and of course there's the pump dispenser as well. I love pump dispensers because I feel like they help you to get the right amount of product out, as opposed to, you know, the ones where you pour them out or you squeeze them out. I always find I end up getting too much that way. But living proof products, the ones that I've tried before, have really suited my hair. As you can see, I have quite a lot of it. It's quite quite big and frizzy at the minute, as we are dealing with a little bit of a heat wave here in the UK. It's that one week a year where we actually have a summer. It's just come a little bit later than we were expecting it to. So it's kind of suffering with the humidity a little bit. But products like this and products like the previous ones I've tried from Living Proof have been really good for my hair. They've given it a little bit of extra nourishment that it's needed at that time. So very much looking forward to giving this a go, and I'm going to pretty much insert this into my hair care routine straight away, because I feel like you can never have too many products when it comes to your hair. So that is item number 1 that I chose. And then the next one is in this box here. And this is citrine spice jars, and these are $30, which roughly translates to £24.07. So these add a little boho vibe to your fall festivities. These come in handy whether you're serving up delicious sides or you need a little extra storage space. So I'm just going to open up the box and show you if I can get inside, which is a big if. Here we go. One thing that I will say is that all of the items are usually really well packaged, so of course they are able to survive the shipping journey that they go through to get here. So here they are, and they are a really cute size as well, and they're made of pot. They feel a bit like plant pots, those, you know, those plant pots, and then you turn it around and there's the little lid. So there we go, and there's 2 of them and they both look exactly the same. But I'm just going to pop the packing back on just because I don't want to drop it. I'm terrified of breaking these. But these I just thought were really cute, and they add a little bit of extra to my storage solutions. You can never have too much storage as far as I'm concerned, particularly when it comes to kitchenware. I often find that I'm finding that I have things in my kitchen that are just sort of lying around and don't really have a particular place for them, so this sort of thing is perfect for that. I'm just going to try and get it back in. I'm useless at getting things back in the box. There we go. So yeah, we have 2 of those little spice jars there. I'm just going to pop the little polystyrene cover back on just to protect them until I come around to, of course, photographing and then putting them away. So that was my second choice. And it's from the Canyon collection as well by Magenta. Yeah. So that's my second item. So next one I believe is in here. Yeah, so this is the silked satin travel pillow sleeve, and this is worth $29.50, which is £23.67. So this, if I can get it open as I'm talking to you, helps you to say bye bye to bedhead and breakage, and hello to smooth silky locks. You can use it at home, or you can obviously bring it along with you when you're traveling to cover your pillows. So it's a gorgeous green colour, sort of like a forest green almost. I'm not quite sure how to describe that colour. But it's obviously silk, and it's big enough for one pillow itself. So I've heard really good things about this in terms of your hair, and the benefits of using a silk pillow. And to be honest, I've been looking for a silk pillowcase for quite a while, and haven't been able to find one. So of course, when this came up as one of the choices, I was very pleased and couldn't wait to try it. So this is one side of it, and then of course you've got the other. So it fits one normal sized pillow. I don't know what a normal sized pillow is, but it fits it. And of course you can easily pack it away for transportation if you do want to take it elsewhere with you. I'm just having a look. There's a little leaflet in here, but it just, yeah, it's just the social media information and things for the brand itself. So I am actually going on a trip in about a month's time to Costa Rica, and I may well take this with me to protect my hair, or to help try and keep my hair as protected as it can be from the humidity and from getting frizzy. So I might take this with me to put over the pillow that is provided to me at the base that I'll be going to. But that was my third choice. And my final choice was something a little bit different. I must admit, this particular item wasn't my first choice from that category. My first choice had unfortunately sold out by the time I came around to making my choices. So I had to pick from the other options that were still available. But I'm intrigued by it, I must say. And these are Bloom Buds. And it's a pack of 48. And these are worth $30, which is again about £24.07. So these are clinically proven to zap most spots within 6 hours, and they're a lifesaver when your skin needs a little boost. So they're designed to draw out fluid and impurities from a blemish, so that your skin is much calmer and clearer. And it also has hydrocolloid to create a protective seal over the skin and to flatten the acne. It also has salicylic acid in it, which unclogs pores and sheds dead skin for a healthier complexion. So they're a gentle, effective and non-irritating way to reduce the look of blemishes while shielding skin from scabs, scars and redness. I'm just looking to see if you can like put makeup on over the top of them or anything like that. It doesn't say. But basically you wear them for a minimum of 4 hours, or you can wear them overnight, and you just put a new one on whenever you need to. So I'm just going to open the box up. So they're cute little flowers. I'm not sure if they like change colour or anything when they're ready to be removed or anything like that, but I will definitely be using them. I think these might be quite good to take travelling as well, because obviously they're much more discreet and much more compact than say a lot of the spot treatments and things. I don't get spots all that often, but when I do, I'm sure we've all been there, right, where we've got a spot right before an important event is coming up. So I'm really intrigued by the claim that they help to reduce the spots in 6 hours, and I will definitely be putting that to the test. So that was my fourth choice. So now we're on to the two choices that were made for me, the items that were picked for me by the team at FabFitFun. And I'll be honest, they've usually smashed it in the past when it comes to the items that they've chosen for me, and they have again. So I'm not complaining at all. The first item we have is from Lujo Bar, and these are eucalyptus shower steamers. It's a pack of 4, and these are worth $22 or £17.65. So these are for your mind, body and spirit. and especially designed to make aromatherapy a part of your everyday. So they're activated by water. You put them in the bottom of your shower, and they diffuse into the shower's steam to open your senses with the menthol and essential oil blend. They're cruelty free, they're gluten free, they're vegan, and they're free of phthalates as well. So yeah, you basically put them on the base of your shower, or you can put them in a soap dish away from the direct stream of water should you choose, and then it kind of builds up this sort of steam. It's kind of, I guess, like a steam room, but with a with a smell to it as well, with added essential oils, if you like. I've used this sort of thing before, different fragrances, and really enjoyed the experience. I guess it's great for those people who don't have a bath and can't use bath bombs. This sort of thing is a great substitute for that. And these will be great, obviously, because of the eucalyptus. This sort of thing will be great in the coming months when you might have clogged sinuses, which is I guess a byproduct of the autumn and winter time. Just to kind of release some of that blockage and help you to breathe a little bit easier, shall we say. So that was their first choice for me. And then the final item, I'm a little bit gutted only because I literally about 2 or 3 weeks ago bought one of these for my trip to Costa Rica, and if I'd known, I would have waited and just used this one. But hindsight is a wonderful thing. So this is the Obey waist pack, and it also says 1 month free trial. Now I'm not quite sure what the free trial is of, and there's not a lot of information included on the app, so I'm going to have to look that up myself. Whether or not it's available here in the UK as well is another thing. But here is the waist pack itself, and this is worth $40 or £32.10. And this is an easy way to carry all of your essentials, whether you're getting your steps in or running errands. It's got a front zipper, as you can see, and adjustable straps, which are here, and a mesh back to make it extremely versatile. And the beautiful hunter green colour goes well with pretty much anything, doesn't it? Let's be fair. So yeah, it's got a front zipper, it's got a top zipper, and the adjustable straps there. So there's a little clip that you can use to adjust your straps, and then of course that leaves your shoulders and your hands free for carrying items, and it just means that everything is kept close to your body and your person. Feels really, really good quality as well. Yeah, so the only reason I'm gutted about this is because I bought one a few weeks ago. That was only £2 or £3 to be fair. So to be fair, I might use that one for Costa Rica just in case it gets all muddied up, and I'll save this one for the more kind of where it's less likely to get messed up or ripped or anything like that. But yeah, definitely a great item, a very practical item as well, because as much as I love beauty products and things, which I do love the practical stuff, the practical solutions, the homeware, and all of that side of things as well. And I think I've got a nice mix of that this time around in this box. So in terms of the recommended retail price, or the total of all the items included in my box this month, it adds up to $196.50, which is roughly translated or converted into about £157.69, which is definitely not what I've paid. So in terms of the prices, again, there's 2 different price points depending on the subscription option that you chose. So the seasonal subscription is $49.99 every season. Of course, being in the UK, I have to pay a little bit extra on top of that for the shipping, which is a further $10, and VAT, which is $12. So all in all, it's about $71.99 every quarter, which is about 60 quid, I think. So not too bad really when you think about the value of the items that you get in. The select or annual membership is $179.99 for 4 boxes. So you pay that up front and you get 4 boxes. And of course, all of those extra benefits that I explained earlier on. I believe that if you are in the UK, the postage and VAT still applies as well. So one of the things that I love the most about FabFitFun is, first of all, the variety of items included. So it's not just your average beauty box. Of course, again, I love beauty boxes, beauty products. It's what started me on this whole journey. But there's something for everyone in there. You know, there's fitness, there's lifestyle, there's homeware, there's beauty, there's all sorts of different things included. So there's usually at least one thing from each category that you can pick that you like or would get use from, or even pass on to somebody else. I think there's only ever been one box where there were a couple of items that I just wasn't that inspired by, but actually when they arrived, I liked them more than I expected to. So that's another thing. It helps you to push your boundaries and kind of think, oh, maybe this is more useful to me than I initially thought it would be. Another thing is that being from the UK, a lot of these brands that are included in FabFitFun are not necessarily all that widely available here. So it gives me the opportunity to try out new brands and new products that maybe ordinarily I wouldn't get the chance to. Although it does become a problem when I inevitably really like the product and find it really difficult to source it here. So yeah, that's everything included in FabFitFun this, I was going to say month, automatically this season even. So obviously the next time around will be the winter box, which is usually full of really cozy treats. They usually start to release spoilers a few weeks in advance of the customizations opening, just to kind of build up the excitement and the anticipation. And then the select members get their choices first, and then a couple of weeks later the seasonal members also get to make their choices. So very much looking forward to seeing what is going to be on offer for winter. Let's quickly recap on everything. So we had the Obi waist pack and the 1 month free trial. Hang on a second, there's a thing here. 3 months of classes, so that's what the free trial will be. So there's a QR code there to scan. So making fitness a fun habit that sticks. Join Obi for daily live classes, thousands of on-demand workouts, programs that get you excited to move. I might check that out, but I do actually have my own fitness regime and things that I do. So that may not be all that useful to me, but I'll certainly check it out. I'm very happy to look into it. We also have the Lujo Bar Eucalyptus Shower Steamers. There was the Bloom Buds spot treatment pad things. There was the silked travel pillow, or travel pillow sleeve, should I say. The citrine spice jars. And lastly, the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex. So a nice mixture of beauty and lifestyle products this month, which I love. This season even, again, month. Let me know what you thought of your FabFitFun if you are a subscriber, or if you're not a subscriber, let me know what you're most intrigued about in relation to my box this month. I will, of course, again this season, I should start doing bloopers videos really, shouldn't I, because there's a lot of them. I will, of course, as always, be doing a written review, which will be within the next week or so. I think I've got one more box coming this month, and then, as I mentioned, I will be taking a little bit of a break from unboxings in October, because I'm going to be going away to Costa Rica for, I fly out like the 12th, 13th of October, and I don't return until the 30th. So I'm missing for a large portion of October. So all of my October boxes will then be unboxed and reviewed at the start of November, with a view for my November boxes to be done sort of at the end of November to the start of December. But of course I'll update you all on that as and when I know what's going to be happening. So yeah, I have one more box to come, and then I'll be taking a little bit of a break in October, but I'm not going anywhere, don't worry. I'll just be going on holiday for a little bit of time. So thank you very much for watching. As always, keep an eye out on my socials for all of the information about this box and for the link to my written review when it's published. And of course I'll be posting pictures of all the products and things on there as well over a period of time. But for now, enjoy the rest of your day or evening wherever you are, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.